from my point of view, definitely some progress, but obviously a lot more work to do. Look across the country, there's obviously a lot of hope and participation and a lot of fervor for obviously all the conversation that have been started. I haven't really had a lot of time to marinate on everything, but yeah, progress.
Was that a three-point shootout between you?
It was.
How rare is that? We've never seen that at least between you two.
Yeah, we usually do it on the road most of the time, but we got to keep the season fun and obviously have a little competition. We had everybody out there having a good time shooting, so it happens from time to time.
That seemed to be a win for you, if I read it right.
That is correct.
Was Quinn involved too?
Yeah, all the guards had a good time. I walked them down though. It's like birdie in the last 5 holes to win the tournament.
Warriors and Bucks are 1 and 2 in a couple categories. Let me check: points scored, threes made, assists. When you look at their team, when you look at yours, what are the similarities and what are the differences?
I mean, Giannis creates a lot of offense for them. They obviously shoot a lot of threes. They're playing a lot faster than years past. I think Budenholzer has put in obviously a great system in terms of unlocking some potential. Playing today's NBA kind of style, but trying to create open looks and finding ways to kind of accent or highlight the talent that they have, and they're doing a great job of obviously starting off on a good foot. And again, Giannis he's tough. You got to know where he is at all times. You got to be able to put bodies in front of him. You know he's going to get his points, but you can't let him, facilitate in, get to where he wants to. You got to try to make him as comfortable as possible. Take away their threes. But it's going to be as much as a high-powered, two high-powered offense, it's going to be a defensive-minded game in terms of staying focused on the keys that I just mentioned to, hopefully get a win.
Were you able to get a 5 on how serious Draymond is?
No, he's in good spirits, but I'm no doctor.
Steph, this summer you said pettiness in the NBA is at an all-time high, but you guys seem to not have a lot of drama with all these stars and all this talent. How do you think will stay so even-keeled despite, I don't know, a lot of people projecting disorder onto this squad over the last few years?
I mean, there's obviously always noise, and when I reference pettiness, it's obviously mostly directed outward to the other 29 teams. But I feel like we have fun doing what we do. We protect each other. We have each other's backs. At the end of the day, I think we have an appreciation for, or an understanding of how to deal with however our team and our names come up in conversation. So I think we find it as entertainment. Don't take anything too seriously. Understand that it's all about us winning games and coming today with a professional mindset every single day, and the rest will take care of itself.
Have you ever seen anyone remotely like Giannis? The way he's built, the way he plays?
He's very unique. I mean, there are guys obviously with his size, and I should say there's a few guys with his length and size, but the way he's evolved over his career, gotten better every single year, obviously. He's just very unique, and I think he owns his game. He understands how he can be impactful every night. He obviously plays extremely hard every night. And some of the stuff he does is kind of just like your jaw drops, because the way he can cover ground in a few strides, and the way he can finish in the paint and all those type of things is pretty special.
Do you feel like he and the Bucks, I know it's early in the NBA, but do you feel like they've taken a step forward where they're a serious contender now?
I think very similar to 4 years ago here, change of scenery sometimes helps. And get a little boost of energy, a little shift in focus and perspective, and that little bit of difference can unlock something. So, like you said, it's still early. They're taking care of business like they should. And it's important when you have that much potential to get off to a good start. But the season will shape out as it's supposed to.
It was on this date a couple years ago when you set the single-game three-point record. Can you sort of reflect on that, just memories of that and being able to do it at Oracle?
I don't speak on old records.
you just beat him in a contest.
It's not even relevant anymore.
Can you speak on the new ones that you'll get? Hey, Steph, I mean, the Memphis game was like a grinded out sort of affair, but just generally with how prolific like the scores are this season, like what's a good defensive performance? Like how do you kind of measure that standard, just knowing how much it's different this year?
I mean, night in, night out, you could have guys that come in, shoot the ball amazing. It doesn't really matter what kind of defense you play. They can hit tough shots all night. It's just one of those nights. The way we look at it, a certain, I guess, league average of scoring, and night to night it's either right on the number, a little bit higher, a little bit lower, based on who you're playing and how you perform defensively. And how we shore up those extra buckets, is just the details, like not giving up corner threes on overhelping or offensive rebounds, or getting beat on back cuts, not getting back in transition, giving up easy threes. Like those kind of categories are the difference between a great offensive team scoring right around the average, or above or below. And night to night, you walk off the floor, you know how you play. So it's not about necessarily keeping them on. Like, it used to be like keeping under 100 and you got a good chance of winning. It's not really that anymore. It's just try not to give easy looks, be disciplined on the fundamentals, the easy stuff that you can control, like I just mentioned, and the rest of it's kind of just gotta see how it plays out. So that's how we go about it.
Steph, for yourself, do you feel like there's been an emphasis more on getting quality looks from the corner three, and like how have you been going about improving those skills?
Not really. It kind of all happens out of the flow of the offense. It's really hard to come down and say, I need to call a play or something to find a way to get there, because it is an easier three, but it just happens in the flow, whether it's ball movement or I'm off the ball, or whether I can create in the paint, kick it out, relocate, or whatever the case is. But shots come in all different ways and forms. You just got to be ready for whatever it is. And night to night, anytime I get a good look, no matter where it is, just let it go.
You guys have had a lot of games against Milwaukee recently where they've kind of pushed you guys a little bit, and even the famous game where they beat you guys to end your 24-game win streak. What is it about that team that makes them difficult to play? And do you remember what happened that night that they won that win streak, the way they celebrated and stuff?
I definitely remember that. It was the end of a great run, the wild back-to-back coming off of Boston, double overtime game, I think, and then shot to Milwaukee, quick turnaround, and put up a good fight. Then he lost late in the fourth, but they're a tough team, and they have obviously talent. They used to try to slow it down a little bit, so this would be a different look, but almost turns into a positionless type of game with lineups that we throw out there and a lot of switching and things like that. So they're a matchup that requires all your focus, and it's gonna be like that tonight.
Particularly challenging, it'll always be challenging to play without Draymond, but if he can go tomorrow night, how much does that complicate things against that team with Giannis and things like that?
I mean, not having Draymond complicates a lot of things, right? No matter who you're playing. Like I guess to the last question in terms of like it's a switching game or whatever the case is, he's so versatile being able to guard all 5 positions at times, so it's require a lot of JB if you can't go, or Looney, DJ, all those guys can be able to step up, take those minutes like we always do, next man up. And, they have it in them to show up on the defensive end and we expect that to happen.
Back to pettiness and the way you can be hilarious, good nature, trolling. You guys have a lot of relationships with each other, affections off the court. Does roasting each other take it to a new level of fun?
For sure. You turn it off when you're on the floor, like in those 48 minutes, as best you can. You don't look across to see your boy, to see somebody you grew up with, to see somebody you used to play with. It's just a person that's not on your team, so you gotta act accordingly. But the other stuff that happens, we're all human. We have lives off the court. It definitely keeps the perspective of like what we do in check. There's a lot of stress in terms of playing at a high level every night, the physical toll it takes, all that type of stuff. So I can't give you an example of like friends that go at it, but like it happens. It's good natured. And, I'll give you one. I appreciate how much I see JaVale with his shirt off working out in LA now, showing off his whole workout regimen. So. I'm trying to see how much creativity he has for all 82 games. So like little stuff like that I'm always keeping an eye on.
Thank you.